The downfalls of crypto visionaries. In November 2022, Sam Bankman-Fried, better known as SBF, filed for bankruptcy in the United States, and it sent a shockwave through the crypto industry. In the filing, FTX had over 100,000 creditors and liabilities between $10 to $50 billion. Crypto's golden boy was done. SBF is just one name in a growing list of crypto hotshots that have come to ruin. Once called visionaries, the names on that list, Do Kwon, Alex Mashinsky, etc., are now seen as charlatans and face the brunt that comes with being called such. How did these men, and women, fool millions out of their millions? Why did no one see the flaws in the stories they told? Were they truly visionaries that got hit by the unforeseen? Or criminal masterminds that finally got caught by the law? Or perhaps they were neither visionaries nor criminals? Could they just be opportunists who bought into the crypto craze and became scapegoats for the madness of a generation? We would answer these questions in this video, so stay with us to the end to find out. Do Kwon. Do Kwon is a South Korean entrepreneur and the co-founder and former CEO of Terraform Labs, the company behind the Terra blockchain and the algorithmic stablecoin Terra USD or UST. On 23 March 2023, Do Kwon was arrested in Montenegro after months of hiding. He was caught attempting to travel to Dubai using falsified Costa Rican documents and was also in possession of fake Belgian documents. Oh, how art the mighty fallen! Once hailed as the man with the magic touch, Do Kwon has become a fugitive with Interpol, once considering him for its infamous Red Notice list. His arrest brings to a climax a case that began with the crash of Terra Luna in May 2022. Do Kwon's algorithmic stablecoin, UST, was seen as a breakthrough in crypto. His Luna token was also one of the most popular cryptocurrencies in the world. However, in May 2022, the Terra crash occurred. During the Terra crash, the UST depegged from the US dollar, and Luna crashed to virtually zero. The Terra crash wiped out billions of dollars in investor wealth and sent shockwaves through the cryptocurrency market. I would bet the event almost made Do Kwon a lunatic. Many factors contributed to the downfall of Do Kwon and Terra. One factor was the design of UST itself. As an algorithmic stablecoin, UST uses algorithms to maintain its peg to the US dollar. However, these algorithms proved to be flawed, and UST was unable to withstand a significant sell-off. Another factor was the hubris of Do Kwon himself. Kwon was known for his aggressive and often dismissive attitude toward critics. He repeatedly dismissed concerns about the risks associated with UST, and even went so far as to challenge people to short the coin. This behavior alienated many investors and made it difficult for Kwon to raise capital when UST depegged. Furthermore, the Terra crash occurred during a broader cryptocurrency market downturn. This made it more difficult for UST to maintain its peg to the US dollar and for Luna to maintain its value. The Terra crash had several negative impacts on the cryptocurrency industry. It damaged the reputation of algorithmic stablecoins and made investors more cautious about investing in high-risk cryptocurrency projects. In the wake of Terra Luna's collapse, Kwon has been accused of fraud and market manipulation. He is currently facing charges in South Korea and the United States. He has also been sued by many investors who lost money in the crash. Kwon is currently awaiting trial in Montenegro. It is unclear what the future holds for him, but he is facing the possibility of a long prison sentence. Alex Mashinsky. Alex Mashinsky is an Israeli-American entrepreneur and the co-founder and former CEO of Celsius Network. He was once one of the most respected figures in the cryptocurrency industry. Celsius was one of the most popular cryptocurrency lending platforms, offering users high-yield interest on their crypto deposits. It had more than 1.7 million customers and over $12 billion in assets under management at its peak. Celsius offered users interest rates as high as 17% on their crypto deposits. This was significantly higher than the interest rates offered by traditional banks. Celsius was able to offer these high interest rates by lending out its users' crypto deposits to other users and businesses. Celsius was also popular for its low fees. It charged no fees for deposits, withdrawals, or trading. It also offered users a free Celsius wallet, which allowed them to store their crypto assets securely. However, in July 2023, Celsius filed for bankruptcy, and Mashinsky was arrested on securities fraud charges. The company had engaged in several risky investment practices. It made unsecured loans and invested in illiquid assets. This made the company vulnerable to market downturns. Mashinsky also repeatedly made misleading statements to investors about the risks associated with Celsius. He failed to disclose important information, such as the fact that Celsius was losing money. Celsius also faced increasing regulatory scrutiny in the months leading up to its bankruptcy. This was due to the company's risky investment practices and lack of compliance with certain regulations. In July 2023, Mashinsky was arrested by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, on securities fraud charges. The SEC alleged that Mashinsky misled investors about the risks associated with Celsius and violated securities laws by offering unregistered securities. Mashinsky is currently awaiting trial and faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. Heather Morgan. Heather Morgan, also known as Razzlecon, is a former aspiring rapper and social media influencer. Morgan became popular in the crypto world after her arrest in February 2022 on charges of money laundering. Morgan and her husband, Ilya Lichtenstein, were accused of laundering over $4.5 billion in Bitcoin stolen from the cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex. In 2016, hackers stole 119,754 Bitcoin from the cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex, which was worth approximately $71 million at the time. However, the value of Bitcoin has since skyrocketed, and the stolen Bitcoin is now worth over $4.5 billion. The Bitfinex hack is one of the largest cryptocurrency thefts in history. It is also one of the most sophisticated, as the hackers were able to bypass Bitfinex's security measures and steal a large amount of Bitcoin without being detected. Morgan's downfall in crypto began with a series of careless mistakes. In 2019, she posted a photo of herself on social media with a physical Bitcoin ledger that was later traced back to the Bitfinex hack. She also made significant and unusual cryptocurrency transactions, which alerted law enforcement. In 2021, things got heated for the couple. Morgan and Lichtenstein were identified as the suspects in the Bitfinex hack by Chain Analysis, a blockchain analytics firm. The couple was arrested in February 2022 and charged with money laundering. Morgan and Lichtenstein initially pleaded not guilty to the charges, but they both pleaded guilty in August 2023. Morgan admitted to helping her husband launder the stolen Bitcoin by creating fake accounts and moving the funds around in small transactions to avoid detection. Morgan and Lichtenstein are currently awaiting sentencing. They face up to 20 years in prison. Sam Bankman-Fried. Bankman-Fried was born to professors Barbara Fried and Joseph Bankman on March 6, 1992. He was gifted as a child and attended a summer program for mathematically talented children. He graduated from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 2014 with a major in physics, and the sky was the limit. In 2017, Sam Bankman-Fried found success by buying Bitcoin and selling it at higher prices in foreign markets. After securing funding from investors, he founded the trading firm Alameda Research. In April 2019, Bankman-Fried founded FTX, a crypto exchange, and by 2022, it was the second largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. In turn, SBF was the 60th richest person in the world with a net worth of $26 billion. Then, trouble came calling. In November 2022, CoinDesk published a report that showed a majority of Alameda's assets were FTT, the native token of FTX. Within weeks after the report was published, FTX's rival Binance would consider selling its FTT, attempt to purchase FTX, withdraw its offer, and the price of FTT would plummet to zero. What did all these mean for FTX and SBF? Doom! Bankman got fried, literally. On November 11, 2022, FTX and Alameda Research filed for bankruptcy. Gradually, secret details about operations at both companies began to come to light. From FTX's loans to Alameda Research without customers' knowledge to FTX loaning SBF $1 billion. In the aftermath of FTX's collapse, Sam Bankman-Fried has gone from living in a penthouse in the Bahamas to a cell in MDC, Brooklyn. He is charged with 7 counts of fraud and, if found guilty, will be sentenced to life imprisonment. The question that is yet to be answered, though, is, was SBF the ringleader of yet another massive fraud, or was he a math nerd who fell due to hubris? That question is being answered in court, and SBF's trial, which began in October, continues.